keep going outside the question.
You good?
I'm an all over the place type of person. And you'll find that in the album too. Like,
who we here with?
Sniles.
Who is Niles?
I would say I'm a multifaceted creative, but today I'm presenting myself to you as an artist.
Okay. Are you a Christian artist?
I mean, yeah. I feel like I struggle with like labeling myself as that because I think, say I'm not a Christian, oh, he's a Christian artist, I won't feel inclined to listen to him because he's a Christian artist and I'm not a Christian. So I try to just like be in the broad view of like being an artist so that you could come to the music, hear the music, and maybe I could spark your curiosity and be inspired to like come into the faith. But yeah, I guess I'm a Christian artist, but you know what I mean? Like I'm just an artist.
So when was that transition from you to where you started making music and how your music was before to you transitioned to glorifying God in your music?
So when was it?
Yeah, like when was that switch for you?
Probably like 2 years ago. Yeah, about 2 years ago. And I used to never think that I'd be making like Christian music or music that would glorify God, but here we are.
How has faith changed the way you see creativity?
Change the way I see creativity. Trying to be careful not to answer these questions too quick. These are deep, rich questions.
I got you.
How has it changed the way I think about creativity?
How you see it?
I think before, when I would be creating and making things and doing things, I'm like, oh, this is me doing it. And I think I look at it from a different vantage point now because I'm like, okay, no, like, this is all God breathed. Like the songs that are in here that I've made, like from him. The talents and gifts I have are from him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like, okay, this is, look at the song I made and like, oh, this is crazy. Like I used to finish making a song, play back. Like, oh, I snapped. Now it's like, no, Holy Spirit snap.
Yeah.
Like,
a little about, your creative process and even the album itself. What was the mindset going into this album? Well, first of all, what's this album called?
Becoming.
And what led you to that title for this album?
At first it was going to be Out of Bounds. And Out of Bounds, and we kind of switched the route a little bit, but generally it's like, okay, I know a lot of people are frustrated because it's like, okay, why am I not seeing the same success that maybe another person has? Or why am I feeling like maybe you don't even feel stuck. Maybe you just feel like you see God working for other people, but it's just like, Or maybe you don't even feel God, but you want to in a way, I guess. So I know it's becoming now, but Out of Bounds is the framework. It's the theology, if you will. Living your life out of bounds, but expecting another outcome, right? In like basketball terms, like you're playing out of bounds and you're expecting to win the game. So that's the theology behind the tape, but the tape is called Becoming because it took time for me to actually realize this. Like it took time for me to like actually start living my life for God. So Becoming is like that unraveling. Becoming is the process of just all things through him. And that's what the tape is. That's what the tape will talk about. That's what you'll hear.
So when you're in the creative process for this album, do you like to write? What's kind of like the creative process for you in making a song? Especially like even for this album, have things changed from, how you used to work before, or how you used to create before? Was this a different experience for you?
I would say it was kind of on par with like my previous experience and like how I create. A lot of the times, like a lot of the times I won't even like sit down and be like, okay, I'm making a song now. It'll be like, I'll be out and about and a melody will come into my head, or maybe I'll just be searching. Oh, this is what it is. A lot of the time when I know I want to make a song, I just start searching beats. I'll be in the car and like like a little flow will come to me. I'll put my voice memo on the app. I'll record it and then I'll go back home and like lay it down. But a lot of the time, like I'll just be inspired when I'm out. Like when I travel, I get inspired to create or make songs. And I think it's really based on the experiences that I'm having. And when I'm in my quiet time and when I get revelation and when I'm in the word, like, that's when I'll have something to rap about too. Like, it's endless material. It's not, well, what can I get to rhyme? What can I get to flow? Like, it used to be like, oh man, like, I gotta take a trip to then rap about a trip. But now it's just like, bro, like, I've just been in the secret place. Like, I'm just, again, back to that unraveling of like, he always gives me something to talk about, something to rap about.
Like, who would you have in mind? Let me ask you this. Who would you have in mind for this album? Like, was it more of a creative process just for you to express yourself and where you are, not where you're at now in life? Or was this more something that you had somebody, an audience in mind for this project?
I had people in mind who are in the faith. I had people in mind who are not in the faith. I've had people in mind who are like curious about it, who are curious about God. And I've had like people, like friends, acquaintances, and people I don't really know, like, oh, I see like things have been going well for you, or I see you like, bro, like what's like led to your success? I don't say that in like a boastful way. Like, it's just what's been happening and like being able to point to him. But like me sharing that, hey, this isn't like any specific business move I made. It's just the fact that like everything I do now is for him, through him. Like, even the talents he's given me, I'm just putting in different buckets and baskets and like using my talents in different ways. But yeah, I keep going outside the question.
You good?
I'm an all over the place type of person. You'll find that in the album too. Like, my thoughts go, and that's why my flow is the way it is. And that's why like the things I talk about are the way they are. Like, it's just, that's just my brain now in your headphones. But yeah, I had people who strong in the church in mind, people who maybe even fell out of the faith but are curious, people who like go to church like every couple weeks. Like, my goal with the album is to draw you in. My goal with the album is to challenge your thinking. My goal with the album, and I tell people this all the time, bro, I don't make that type of music to just like throw on in the background. Like, you gotta sit up and like listen to that junk. And you may be convicted by something, but like, I'd rather not make a dun, 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 like a cool little melody. I'd rather you like, after you finish playing the song, you'd be like, want to turn your life around, like real life though, but I make it sound good, I feel like. And that's not every song, but you'll find that on the album.
Who are you when you take away the music, the platform, the followers, and the recognition?
Who am I? I'm like a kid. I'm literally like I'm just like a little kid for real. You take away all that, who am I? I am a charismatic person, someone who actually cares. Like, I care about people. Like, my mom always used to say, like, when she would be down, and I'd be young where I didn't even have a real understanding of like emotions, but I can know that my mom was having a bad day, and I would just like comfort her. Like, I care about people. Sporadic, not the most organized person in the world, and I'm flawed.
So this is a faith question. I know we're kind of hopping around, going.
Hey, and I'm saying I can do a little bit of everything. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, guys.
You good. How has your walk in Christ affected your boldness in your music and how, you glorify God in your music? Like, was there a time where you questioned yourself or questioned if you should say this or that, within the song, just based off how it might come off, or being scared of the light, were you ever, kind of scared, not scared, but, yeah, just how your faith really helped you with your boldness.
Yeah. I think there'll definitely be times where like I'll say something and I'll go back and I'll be like, do I want to be that outward with what I'm saying? Because I don't want to condemn people. I don't want to, this isn't a holier than thou situation. This isn't like and I know sometimes like Christianity and just like someone being, I guess, bold in their faith can come off as cringy or maybe even come off as like, why are you forcing your religion on other people? Like, that's the last thing I want to do. What I really want to do is, or excuse me, let me go back to the question, just in terms of boldness. I mean, yeah, like in the music will tell you certain things that I may not just walk up to a random stranger and say, but a random stranger could find me in a random playlist and be like, oh, wait a minute. And like be captivated with what I'm saying, or be, again, spark that curiosity, plant that seed. So I think, yeah, the music is kind of like that lane or that outlet for me to talk about God boldly, where I may not just tap the person behind me in Starbucks and say, you know, Jesus Christ, my Lord, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what did making this album reveal about you that you didn't know before you started?
Sheesh. That I didn't know before I started. And this is like in the making of the album and just living life while, you know, the album is being made. Like, my idea of success is completely different. Sometimes I find myself wanting to say stuff that just sounds good. Like I was about to say this, man, if this album reached no more than 100 people, yeah, like, but it touched the right person, I'd be satisfied. But me even saying that, there's a part of me that doesn't fully like want that for myself or fully believe it. So I have to have the Lord like Lord, help my heart posture. Like truly like denying myself, denying my vision of success, denying the fact that like, oh, 100 million streams and da-da-da-da. Like, no, like truthfully, if this album doesn't reach that many people, but it reaches the small few that actually like come into the faith because of it, bro, mission complete. So I think going in beforehand, I would have maybe thought like, bro, I want this album to just like go crazy, just pop. And I hope it does, but for the right reasons and the right heart posture behind it. Like for his glory, not so I can be an artist with 50K monthly listeners all of a sudden, you know what I mean?
Yeah. The album is called Becoming, correct? Mm-hmm. What is one thing you had to sacrifice to become what you're becoming now?
Bro. So at the time they felt like sacrifices, but over time, like the Lord would just like take the taste out of your mouth of certain things. But to become who I am now, I mean, stop drinking. I didn't really ever really smoke that much, but this is a minute ago too. So like, this is like slowly kind of coming up to where I am now. I stopped drinking, stopped smoking, stopped really going out, stopped really seeking validation from like other people. Like even now, like the Lord, like, and it's crazy, it's random. And this is the part that some people just who they just won't get, they won't understand. The Lord told me the other day, like, I don't want you to drink coffee for a year. And someone hearing that is just like, first off, the Lord's always telling you this, the Lord's telling you that. How do you even know what he sounds like? Da, 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 da. Like just coming in, like being in my secret place, being in the word, like just having so many, that's what it is, bro. Having undeniable experiences with him. Having that undeniable experience until you know and feel that for yourself, like it's inexplicable. Stop drinking coffee. Why? Because like I would wake up and I'd be thinking about that cup of coffee before I even think about him. Or I'd be just like, an idol is anything you're just like worshiping or even prioritizing above God. It doesn't have to be this evil, awful thing. So just giving up myself, giving up like, literally, I'd be having to wake up and be like, Lord, how do you want me to spend your time today? Sir, excuse me, how do you want me to spend my time today? And really like operating in this fact, like, this isn't even my body. And I said that to my friend one time. He was like, well, then whose body is it? Like, you know, like, just like, and even this very interview right now, it just seems super like, I don't want it to seem, if I wasn't in the faith, almost hearing all this, it could be slightly off-putting because like, it seems so foreign to someone who really isn't like living their life for God. And I don't say that in a way of like, I'm over here, I'm doing it the right way. I'm living life the right way. You feel me? That's what it can come off like that. This isn't that. I guess I'm just thinking about where I was to where I am now and how much work he's done in me that I just can't go back. And I really used to be living life like for nobody but me. And now that I haven't done that for some time, or it's a conscious decision. It's an every single day decision to like, not saying that there's times where I don't choose myself over other people, because there is, but he's working on my heart still. I'm all over the place. What's the next question?
You good, brother, you good. Do you think your music is a reflection of your relationship with God or a tool to build that relationship?
More so the first question. I think the building the relationship is more kind of what I'm doing in my quiet time when I wake up and I go into my closet and I pray, or when I open my devotional, or when I go straight into the word, or when I'm really sitting down. The Bible can be like intimidating sometimes. So Blue Letter Bible, heat. Like it'll be times you got to break it down word for word, not even verse by verse, word for word. When I'm really doing what I can to study the Bible, that's where I'm growing in my relationship the most, I feel like. And even serving other people. I served at Kid Camp recently, youth camp rather. That was strengthening my relationship with him, just trying to be more like him for real.
Was there a moment during making this album where you realized this is bigger than music?
There wasn't. I think I have a hard time seeing that sometimes. Mm-hmm. And you, the person I'm interviewing right now is my best friend, ZJ. He reminds me of like that a lot of the time. So sometimes I get so in this like, okay, next, this hustle and bustle. I don't think about the weight, I guess, of what I don't think about that. I just think about it as just music, creativity. He's giving me a gift. I'm using it. And not really the fact that this really could like inspire someone to start following God.
What's your top 3 songs off this album?
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Final answer crazy. Final answer crazy. And it, you know what I'm saying? I go final answer, 8 Ball. 8 Ball for sure. And I might go Goodyear or Baby Bottle Pop. Yeah. Baby Bottle Pop I think it's gonna be heat.
What's something you look forward to having, like in your creative process as you're moving forward to make music? Is there something that you see that you need moving forward to grow within, say, your production, or say, you know, are you looking for people to collaborate with? Are you looking for people to make music with, like a community? Like, are you searching for that right now?
I think I'm just I don't want to say my own lane, by no means is that, but like, I don't ever really think about features or collaborating as much as I should. And I know that you kind of need to do that. Like, I don't think I'll just grow by just doing my own thing the whole time. Like, I'd like to be able to collaborate with other artists. Sometimes I struggle with that though, because I feel like you really got to be on the same page as someone. Like, I feel like this kind of music is like sacred in a way. It's like I can't just hop on a track with anybody. But like people who are in this space doing the same thing as me, yeah, for sure. Shout out Deshay, what's his name? I don't know. Hey, that's a crazy shout out. But there's artists in this space who I would like to collaborate with. But bro, stepping up the sound, y'all. Every single song on this tape, every single song I put out, I've made in my bedroom.